B500 and B700 ID Gamax machines are available for the production of buttons. The B500 machine with fixed molds allows the customization of a single button size. The B700 machine with interchangeable molds allows the customization of different types of buttons. To use the B500 and B700 machines, you will need suitable buttons consumables. We remind you that a badge consists of 4 parts: a front part, a back part which can be pinned, magnet, double magnet, mirror or bottle opener, round paper, and a transparent film which we call polyester. The different backs are available depending on the size of the button. On our website you can buy the consumables for badges in packs of 100 and 500 and also the components separately. You can easily cut the paper with our specially designed cutters. We recommend using a paper weight between 80 and 120 grams for a precise cut. Please have a look at the instruction video for the circular cutters. You can use almost any common paper. For larger quantities you can ask your offset company to supply you with the paper already printed and cut. B500. Before starting, screw the handle onto the machine. The B500 machine has 2 fixed molds. Mold number 1 is for the front of the button. You will see that there is a number on the blue turntable where the mold is mounted. Place the front of the button on mold number 1. Place the paper on top of the front. On the top of the mold you can see 2 small marks. Use these marks as a reference for the correct positioning of the paper so that the sheet is well aligned with the graphic image. Take a piece of polyester from the pile. Make sure you take only one. Place the polyester on the paper. Turn the blue base until it stops. Mold number 1 is correctly positioned under the top mold. Pull the lever down until it stops. Do not use excessive force. The front of the button is now ready and will remain in the upper mold. Now put the back of the sheet into mold number 2 with the pin, magnet, mirror or bottle opener facing down. Again, use the outline marks on the mold to place the back in the correct position. Turn the blue plate until it stops. Mold number 2 will now be correctly positioned under the upper mold. Pull the lever down. Do not use excessive force. Your button is now mounted. This is the B700 machine. It works exactly the same as the B500 machine. The only difference between the 2 buttons metal machines is that on this one the molds can be interchanged, which allows you to produce different sizes of button metal with one machine. Let us show you how to change the molds. To start, choose the size of the button you want to make. You will need a top mold marked with the number 0, a mold for the front of the button marked with the number 1, and a mold for the back marked with the number 2. Turn the blue plate 90 degrees. The long thin bar will now be located under the part where the lever is mounted. First, secure the upper molding in place. It is magnetic and can only be mounted in one position. On the side of the upper molding there may be 3 marks. These 3 marks must be aligned. The long thin bar on the blue plate should be between the shorter horizontal bars of the upper mold. By lifting the lower part of the upper mold, you can check if it is in the correct position. The fixing pins should be fixed inside the holes. The mold for the front of the sheet metal is engraved with the number 1. On the blue plate you will also see the number 1. On the blue plate there are 2 magnets and a small steel pin that should fit into the hole in the base of the number 1 mold. Turn the blue plate over and place the number 2 mold next to the number 2 on the blue plate. This is the mold for the back of the plate. Again, the small steel pin should fit into the hole in the base of mold number 2. Your machine is now ready to assemble the buttons. An experienced person can produce 500 sheets an hour with the ID Gamax machines. Remember, you can download templates to personalize your designs and check out all the promotional giveaway options available on our website, www.idgamax.com.